On Sports 84. Deontay wants Anthony Joshua right after the Luis Ortiz fight. Deontay is calling out Anthony Joshua earnestly. He's been on a tear of late. He wants to unify the division desperately. He's called out Anthony Joshua in the past. He hasn't gotten a fight he wants. And now he feels like he has to go through the gatekeeper in the division, who is Luis Ortiz. He's been known as the boogeyman in the division, a fighter no one wants to fight. He feels he has to take him out for people to give him the fight he wants, which is Anthony Joshua. This is really commendable from Deontay. He looks the part and he wants to be great. He wants to unify the division and be an undisputed champion. This is something that hasn't happened for a long time in the heavyweight division. And he wants to be the first to do it for a long period of time. I'm not too sure if Anthony Joshua wants that fight. I've been hearing varying news of Anthony Joshua's desire to fight Deontay Wilder. So I'm not really too sure what Anthony Joshua really wants in terms of a fight with Wilder. Because there's been numerous occasions when he could have fought Wilder, but they chose to put it off for a while. On occasions they said they want the fight to build up and all that. So I'm not really too sure if Anthony Joshua wants the fight as much. But as time goes on, he's going to be back into a corner. You have no choice but to fight Deontay Wilder, especially if they both keep winning. There'll be no one else to fight but Deontay Wilder. So he's going to be back into a corner, to fighting Deontay Wilder. So Wilder has this fight coming up with Luis Ortiz. This fight he has a fight coming up with Luis Ortiz on sometime in November. This fight is a really tough fight to call, but it seems Wilder doesn't really see Luis Ortiz as a difficult opponent, because he's claiming he's going to get his guy out of there in 3 rounds. So that means Wilder is not coming to play around. He's aiming to make a statement against Luis Ortiz. But Luis Ortiz seems like a really solid boxer, like a solid fighter. I don't really give him a chance of winning against Wilder, but I give him a puncher's chance. My take on the fight is that if the fight goes to the distance, I don't see Luis Ortiz beating Wilder because he doesn't throw enough punches. That's going to be his undoing. But I'm not too sure if Wilder has the power to knock Luis Ortiz out, because Luis Ortiz looks like a fighter who has a really strong chin. He doesn't look like a fighter you can easily knock out. So if Wilder is able to knock him out, it's going to be a massive statement. It's going to be a hell of a performance. But I wouldn't put money on Wilder knocking Luis Ortiz out. I'm not too sure about that, because Wilder couldn't even knock out Bemen Steven. He couldn't knock out Bemen Steven. And you think you can knock out Luis Ortiz? We'll see about that. So Wilder wants to be great, and it's really commendable. That's what fighters should crave to be, should desire to be, and not put all their eggs in trying to make money. Some fighters have all their mindset on making the most money possible and not willing to take chances because they don't believe in their craft. So Wilder is going the other direction and willing to be great. He believes in himself, and feels he's the best heavyweight in the division currently. Anthony Joshua has other ideas. So the only solution is for them to get it on and see who comes out on top. So we'll see how the future turns out for these two fighters. I used to think Anthony Joshua had the upper hand against Wilder, but seeing his performance against Klitschko, I'm not too sure now. So the jury is still out on Anthony Joshua. As time goes on, we see how they both performing their fights, their upcoming fight. Joshua is going to fight Pulev and Wilder Ortiz. So see how they perform in both fights. That will give us a more informed opinion of both fighters. So these are my thoughts on it. If you like the commentary, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for your time and catch you on the next one. Bye for now.